So you guys can actually hear me talking in chat. Put my headphones on. I ain't taking my hat off. Right as an American. Keep my hat on. Damn straight I drink. You know why? Because I'm only. Because in the long run, my mama said I could. Okay. So all these protesters and crap going on nowadays. People, do you really think your opinion matters? It goes right back to what I was told when I was growing up. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Suck it up and get over it. I mean, deep down inside, I still don't understand all the protests and crap going on. ICE and literally you can't kill kings or the USA doesn't have a king. Are you stupid? Seriously, are you just stupid? Because USA does have a king. It's called your own. It's called shut your mouth, mind your business, live your own damn life. Don't give a fuck about everybody's opinions. And who cares who's on strike? You don't have to follow them. Just because they want to piss the government off and get us locked down in martial law and get the military involved and get you locked down in your house and make you have a curfew at an adult age. If you want to have a curfew at an adult age, go for it. Be my guest. Because you know who's going to be there? Not me. I'll be here doing my thing, streaming to YouTube, streaming my fam, doing what I do best. But everybody acting like their opinions matter to the whole protest crap. Get a life. It's 2025, get over it. All you're going to do is get us locked down. And any of you that stands protesting all the stuff going on right now, I'm proud of you. Not really. I mean, thanks for making me and my family feel like we have to lock up food and our weapons and everything else that we have our own rights. I have the right to bear arms. Yes, I have firearms, and I don't care. I'm not afraid to say it because guess what? You ain't coming to get my guns. You ain't taking them from me. All because people want to be stupid and start crap. You are not taking my firearms. I have the right to hold them, and I have the right to bear arms, like I said. So, on that note, if people want to be stupid and protest of just stupid stuff, what's up, Zanzans? Zanzans Handyman, thank you for joining, everyone. Ducky. Everyone, thank you for joining for chat. Let me know your opinion down below. I mean, the whole ICE thing going on right now is stupid. If you're going to protest about ICE, protest for something useful. Like, hey, make ice cheaper to keep beer cold. You know, make food cheaper so your family can survive. Make it easier for people to get jobs. Make it easier to do stupid crap, not just, oh, President Trump's not a king. President Trump is technically not even the president. Yes, he wears a suit. Yes, he wears behind a desk and crap. And this is my personal opinion. Don't believe what I say and don't take it to my grave. President Trump is just another human being wearing a suit, getting told what to do. That's how I feel. The higher ups is what's telling Trump to do what he's doing. I protested I'm hungry too, Duck. I agree with you, dude. Ducky royalty, I'm right there with you. Even though I just ate, I could totally go for a cheesecake. And the only reason I'm not playing music in my live stream right now, dude, Trump, trust me. Yeah, Trump. I love Trump. He's another good guy. Yeah, he's doing some stuff that's probably not what should be done. Dude, I'm not even going to share your comment. Everybody that's against Hispanics being here illegally, get over it, dude. Trust me, just get the fuck over it and move on with your life. If they want to be here legally or illegally, doesn't matter. If they want to escape where they lived, let them. It'd be just like you saying, hey, I'm going to escape the USA to go to Mexico. Oh, dude, you want me to blast you all over fucking YouTube and make you famous? I can. Trust me, your comment, you and your stupid opinions, you and your stupid opinion of Trump. Guess what, dude? You know, because of everybody's stupid ass opinions, they're burning down towns, they're causing riots for no fucking reason. And guess what? You're gonna get locked down in fucking martial law as an adult. Literally have a curfew. You're gonna have to hide food. You're gonna have to bury your weapons if you have them. Guess what? I'm a redneck. Third generation farmer, dude. I have the right to bear arms. And guess what? Your opinion doesn't matter to me because opinions are like assholes and everybody has one. So if you don't like what I'm saying on my stream, how about you see your way out and please don't let the chat smack you in the ass when you're leaving. Because me and this Miller, we're chilling. Zombie apocalypse? Dude, I wish. Zombie apocalypse would be sweet. I got a 1979, 1980 square body Chevy, lifted on 35s. You would bet I'd be putting a 50 cal on that thing and mounting down some zombies. Dude, yes, Ronnie. That's where I'm getting. Trump beats Kamala Harris. And everybody's bitching about Trump. Do you imagine the shit would be in right now with Kamala Harris? Like, are you kidding me? Think. Use your brain, not your ass. I've been told multiple times, opinions are like assholes, everybody has one. But guess what? Nowadays your opinion doesn't matter. Yeah, I just watched a protest start, then end within an hour. Kamala Harris? Dude, you know what? I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I do have black people in my family, and I have respect for all of them. You know what happens when you cut each other open? Say, I'm Cherokee, Blackfoot, and Irish. You're going to cut me open. Guess what color I'm going to bleed open? Red. You take a... Not trying to be a racist or anything. You take a Hispanic and you cut them open. They're going to bleed red. You take African American, cut them open. They're going to bleed red. Everybody still bleeds the same color. Skin tone don't fucking matter. Like I said, what happened to peace, love, and happiness? It don't exist no more. Dude, I love cars. I got a 79 or 80 square body Chevy. I don't hate all the different colors. You guys want to start that shit, I'll get you removed on my channel. I don't hate anybody. You know, I don't hate anybody. But if you want to irritate me and piss me off, I'm going to hate you equally. No, I don't. I'm not racist or nothing. Everybody deserves to live here just like me. I'm a third generation farmer that's been living here for almost 30 years. Does my opinion matter? Damn straight. Do I support the police? To an extent, yes. I mean, the police have a job. They have shit to do. I'm from Washington State, and yes, I do support the police because You know, they got jobs to do just like everybody else. You can't put them down because of that. That's what I'm saying. The protests right now, they don't make sense at all. Like when I first saw a sign saying protesting ICE, or the post on TikTok saying protesting ICE, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with ICE? Don't rednecks get it when they go to a party and they put it on beer? I'm not critical. I support everybody. If you want to live here, live here. Fuck it. Who cares? Let it happen. Obviously, if you're willing to jump a fence, risk your life or anything to live here illegally in the U.S., do it. Let it happen. Why does it matter? Oh my god, creepy Indian guy, you're so silly. You're gonna rub you're gonna rub baby oil all over my tiny penis. Dude, if you're seriously gonna shut yourself out like that in my fucking live stream, you might want to find another one. You just found the wrong fucking person to try and talk shit to because I will talk mad shit about your tiny penis. That's why your mom goes shopping for you a baby gap. See, what happened to peace, love, and happiness, you know? Your your penis is thick. Only somebody would lie about it saying it out loud. You know what? I'll show you what I think about all these fucking protests and bullshit and everything else. You know? Let's fucking end it. You know what everybody needs right now? Everybody in this fucked up world, in this fucked up universe and fucked up planet. Guess what? Purple punch, dude. Excuse me. Purple punch. You all need a fucking Scooby snack. And thank you for the burp comment. I love it. I appreciate it. Just for you guys, we're going to take a ripper. Here we go. Everybody protesting this stupid shit. Not worried about spending time with your family and being at home, spending time with your loved ones, and worried about getting everybody else marked up in freaking martial law. This is what you need. Yep. Dollar Tree? Dude, I got this shit from the Dollar General. I got you gapped by 25 cents. You want to talk shit about my fucking Dollar General hat? Dude, I gapped you by 25 cents. I don't even care. This is the shit. You know why? I ain't like all them bougie motherfuckers that had to go spend $30, $40 on a hat. I spent $1.25 plus tax in Washington, which is 60%. If you guys want to protest something useful, protest on frickin' 60% tax. I got a damn Venus flytrap that was supposed to be like, let's see, $5.99. After tax and shit, came out to almost $7 for a damn Venus flytrap. Like, Jesus Christ. And if you guys think you met your match, well, obviously you have, because I'm a redneck that don't give a damn. You want to see my streaming setup? This is my streaming setup. I got lights posted up. I got a ghost canvas picture I just picked out by a dumpster. This one, I'm not totally sure who it is, so if you guys could drop it down in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Found that also. I got my gaming TV set up. Yes, I got some beers on the frickin' table and a bubbler. Sue me. I'm almost 30 years old, so your opinion on me smoking doesn't matter. Just to show you it doesn't matter. Dude. Okay. Please don't get me started on the bisexual and gay and straight crap. Because if you want my opinion on that, it's going to come out and you're probably not going to like it. If you read the Bible, there's two people that come out of the Bible, Adam and Eve. But, technically, the Bible says love should be between a man and a woman. Okay. Makes perfect sense. I get it. But then again, there is nothing to say in the Bible that he was talking about Adam and Eve, one of them being a man and a woman. I'm the kind of person that believes if you're happy, you're happy. Who cares? If you want to be gay and you like dudes, fine. If you're happy and you live your life the way you want to be, why does it matter? Honestly, who gives a crap? Live your life and live it the way you want. Bible shit again, dude. Xavier, guess what? Bible shit. Do you want me to go more in depth? I'm sitting right now harming my body. Guess what, motherfucker? Here, they're gone. You know what? You only live once. You know what happens after you die? You get burned to death or buried 6 feet in the fucking ground. So live your life the way you want, and who gives a crap about your opinion? Honestly, why am I sitting my body? Because I have tattoos. Because I smoke weed. Because I drink beer. I'm an adult. That's my opinion. What I want to do with my life doesn't have any single fucks to give what you do with your life. Considering, who knows? Gay people, honestly, I have a lot of friends that are gay. I don't criticize them. If you're happy with guys and you love them, who cares? As long as you're happy, good for you. I'm proud of you. Just like people that do drugs. If you do drugs, I don't care. I'm proud of you. Don't bring them around me. Like if you're talking about cocaine, heroin, meth, and fentanyl, and one of my buddies overdosed on fentanyl and he died at 26 years old, keep that fucking shit away from me because I just might put your ass to the ground. One of my good buddies that I went to school with, he overdosed at like 26, 27 years old on fentanyl. So what? Yeah, he overdosed and I miss him a lot. And I'll never see him again until I die. But guess what? Just because I smoke weed and I drink beer doesn't make me a bad guy. Considering you got people out there smoking crack, meth, heroin, fentanyl, shit laced with fentanyl. You, somebody, whatever the fuck your name was, you want to put me down because I drink and smoke? You sound like the criticism motherfucker. The criticizing type, honestly. And just because you're bullshit, I think I'll take another hit of good old fucking purple punch. Because you know why? It's America. A land of the free and home of the brave. And guess what? I'm free. Guess where I'm at? Home. And I'm brave. Okay. Heck yeah. Dude, I appreciate all you joining in, showing your love and support, and leaving all the likes you have so far. But honestly, if people are going to try and put you down for smoking weed and drinking a beer, think again. You got more shit to think about. You got people gacking out on the sidewalk on fucking fentanyl like they're on zombie drugs, thinking it's fucking season 5 of Walking Dead. Literally, I'm sitting here talking to you in a straight voice, aren't I? I'm not sitting outside leaning backward, shitting all over myself. I could be. Am I? No, I haven't had enough to drink. But literally, people are gacking out nowadays on fucking bath salts and shit I'd be putting in the washer right there in the background. Literally. They would take the shit I'd put in that damn washer and they'd gack out on it. And I'm sitting here smoking a bowl of weed that I bought from a dispensary so I know I can trust it. And a beer that I bought from the store that I know I can trust. And people are judging me on that. Like, seriously. I don't give a fuck about your opinions. Honestly, I don't. I'm on my I'm menopausing right now, okay? Menopausing, or whatever you call it. I haven't had a chew in over a week. I'm in a very dangerous mood, and you guys want to give me shit over a beer and a little bit of weed? Preaching to the wrong choir, dude. It smell like Honey Boo Boo's boo boo up in here, homie. You know what I say? Do you criticize me over one fucking beer? It's my life. Crack another one. Oh, and guess what I'm going to do after that? Crack another one. Guess what I'm going to do after that? Just take another hit, because I ain't going to crack another one. I'm out. Oh, dude, Jeremy, I don't really care if people are criticizing or not. They have more shit to worry about. I mean, you got... Okay, I'm 5'11 or 6 foot. You got a 5'11 or 6 foot redneck sitting here talking about politics. Looking at a corner with pew pew, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew, and stab a motherfucker in the asshole. Why'd you bring me the green one?
Oh, sorry.
This shit's getting intense.
I know, I'm watching you. I'm like, I gotta watch this shit. I'm like,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Happy about that, guys? You got my girlfriend out in the living room watching me and she can hear everything I say, so I know everything's fucking mint. You know, and just for that, maybe I'll try and scrounge up a few bucks and go get another beer because you guys want to be a bunch of assholes.
Motherfucking assholes.
Yeah, motherfucking assholes.
Come on, baby.
29 years old. Sus. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You think I'm sus? Does it say sus on my hat? Fuck no. It says Coors Light. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Dealing with protesters and pussies. You won't see my pig? You won't see my pig? There it is. Dude, I don't let anybody get me down. Honestly, I've been streaming the last freaking 8 years. And I know opinions are like assholes. People want to have their opinion. Good. You know what you can do with your opinion? Pretend this is toilet paper. Alright? This is a pair of my shorts. I'm probably going to be wearing them later. So I stay nice and cool. Okay, you take this finger and you shove it right up in there. And guess what? You shove it right up your ass. Your opinions don't mean shit to me, honestly. And you guys want to hear a better burp than that? Just wait. I mean, you're talking to a third generation farmer. Honestly, if I had the chance to run for president, shit would be a lot different. Kids wouldn't have cell phones until they could pay for them. Kids would have a curfew. Younger kids would have to take classes for their anger management. All right? Because back in my day when I was a kid, I can actually say that. I don't give a fuck what you say. I can actually say it. I'm entitled. I am an elder. Okay? I used to get beaten. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple swats on the ass and crap. So what? Look where I'm at right now, streaming to YouTube to a bunch of pansies. Saying, ow, I got my ass spanked. It hurt. I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom. Do you think I went and hid? Yeah, for a second. Then I went right back outside and I started playing like a kid. A kid. Now, oh, hey, here, mommy just beat your ass. Here's the tablet. You know, here's this, here's that. No, that's not what kids need nowadays. Wondering where all the fucking protesters are coming from. People being too soft. See, even my girlfriend waved. You know where I was at when I was 8? Okay, let me rephrase that because I don't even remember how old I was. But all I know is when Trump or Sam Steven, heck yeah. Not deport them all. I agree with Trump, but deport them all? No, I don't agree. So, Sam Steven, you might want to see your way off my chat. I have that feeling if you want to be here, so be it. Be here. Be a U.S. citizen if that's really what you want. You shouldn't have to take a special fucking class or get a special piece of paper like me. Just if I want to grow a couple weed plants, I have to get a medical card. Just say I'm legal to grow in the state of Washington. So what? I'm growing weed. No, I'm not right now, obviously, because I don't have a medical card. And I'm not brewing frickin' my own spirits because I don't have a permit. Now, I won't say moonshine, so I'll say spirits. But I think once you get to be a certain age, yeah, that should change. Like if you're 30 years old, you shouldn't need a license if you know how to drive. If you're, say, 26 years old, you shouldn't need a special license permit to let you grow a couple plants of cannabis or who knows, make a batch of wine. Make your first batch of frickin' moonshine because you're sitting there watching moonshiners. Think that on the government. The government did that shit. They put that show out there to catch you in, to pull you in. You watch moonshiners, you're like, okay, they just gave me the recipe. Now I can go make my own shit. Bam, busted. You start looking up different states and stuff. Oh, hey, recreationally, I can grow this many plants here. Washington State, opinions don't fucking matter, dude. 29 years old and I can't even grow a plant unless I'm freaking legal. Bunch of bullshit. I moved back to Oregon, I grow 4 plants recreationally. And yes, I smoke for a good reason. I fell out of a tractor bucket when I was younger and I've been hit almost twice. I've drowned in a lake almost once or twice. You guys don't want me to open up that can of worms. The reason I smoke is a good damn reason. But yet I have to go through a stack of papers like that through a doctor if I wanted to get medical just to grow 2 fucking plants. which is a bunch of bullshit. You got people going to a store buying a damn crack pipe and fentanyl, and you're worried about a couple pot plants. Get the hell over it. Like, people wanted to get my political side going. Well, here you go. This is my political side. I think if you're over the age of 21, you go to your doctors and everything else, and you don't get in trouble with the law, you should be able to grow a couple pot plants. Like, seriously, not pot, weed, medical marijuana, whatever. If I grow a couple plants, it would be recreational use only. It'd be to help me sleep, help me relax, because my back hurts bad all the time. I can't sit down for longer than a half hour. I can't stand for longer than a half hour. I can't even lay down for longer than a half hour because falling out of a tractor bucket and having two rolls of tar paper land on you fucks you up quite a bit. And on top of getting hit twice, you want me to keep going? I smoked because when I was younger and I fell out of the tractor bucket, did I go to the doctors? Fuck no. Did I get an x-ray? Fuck no. I fell out of a tractor bucket when I was younger. I laid in bed for 2 weeks. I didn't move until the pain went away. The pain went away, I finally got up, and the first words in my grandpa's mouth, and I'd hardly ever heard that man cuss, rest in peace, Daryl Rhodes, was, "Holy shit, he's alive." There you go. My story is all over YouTube now. That was the famous words in my grandpa's mouth when I first walked out of bed after falling out of a tractor bucket. Laid in bed for 2 weeks is, "Holy shit, he's alive." Before that, when I was younger, my brothers and I were riding scooters down a hill in downtown Spokane, I believe, or Spokane Valley. Going down a hill, I was going full speed, went around this corner, this truck didn't see us, my brothers swerved out of the way, I hit the truck head on, doing about 20 miles an hour. So yeah, if you guys see me smoking weed in my streams once in a while, I don't abuse it. I smoke it to relax, I smoke to help me sleep, I smoke to help me get rid of the pain, and help me just cope with it. Because, yes, I am pretty fucked up at a young age. December 21st, 1995, this year, December 21st, I will be 30 years old. This year, guess what? Your boy at 27 or 28 already had shingles. Your boy, when he was half that age, already fell out of a tractor bucket and been hit twice, so... yeah. You guys wanting to have your opinion on me smoking a little bit of devil's lettuce, you might want to change it a little bit, okay? Let's get back to the protest. The protest is a bunch of crap. It is. Trust me. Bunch of crap. If people want to be here and they want to be happy, just let them. I don't care. If they're Hispanic or whatever. If they feel like their life compared to what they're living and nobody else can tell their story, let them. Maybe they were being part of sex trafficking or money laundering or drug smuggling or something. Who knows? If they want to get away from it and just let their past be in the past, just let them move on. Be American. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta make a pit stop to the wee wee one. The wee wee one. Alright, guys. So, you got me back. Call the wee woos. Call the wee woos. I haven't gotten the booster shot. I haven't gotten the flu shot. I haven't gotten the tetanus shot. I haven't gotten any other shot. And I haven't gotten the shingles vaccine or nothing. You know why? Because when you get the vaccines and shit for everything, you always get fucking sick. You get the flu shot, you get sick. You get the COVID-19 shot, you get sick. You get every other shot. Most likely, you're gonna get sick. As in an apple pie. Mr. Scribbles. You are clueless if you don't realize how protesting is an American as apple pie. Let me guess, your grandma made it with less holes? Did you not get my point? Protesting is a bunch of bullshit. Everybody's opinions is a bunch of bullshit. You know what my opinion is for me right now? Shut my fucking mouth and do what I do best. Talking to a bunch of people that don't know when to get their head out of their asses and play my game. Just like all the protesters sitting on the side of the road for the whole 30 minutes it lasted. What long did it get them? Sent back home by the cops. I'm about to play some Apex Legends. Yo from Bama. I'm gonna get sick from vape. You know, I get it. A lot of people say you're gonna get sick from vape and shit. Yes, if you do it on a daily basis. Yes, if you do it your whole life, just like smoking cigarettes and chewing and drinking like I have been. 28 years, yes, I've been drinking. 28 years, yes, I haven't been chewing. Well, obviously not that long. But you know what? I've been smoking, chewing, and vaping most of my life. At least 12 of those years somewhere. I don't remember. I forgot, okay? I don't keep it written down on the calendar. But guess what? I've been drinking, I've been smoking, I've been chewing. Yes, the last 6 years I've been vaping. Guess what? Does it matter right now? No. Do you only live one life? Yes. Do you only get burned or buried once? Yes. Unless it happens twice, but this isn't supernatural. Popcorn lung. Babe, you shouldn't be talking. You're vaping also. Why are you bringing in freaking popcorn lung when you're the one vaping too? You know, the day I hear my lungs popping like popcorn, it might be time to take a break. But you know what? This thing, it's lasted quite a bit. Compared to what I used to smoke, I used to smoke a pack and a half, 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I can buy one of these motherfuckers and it lasts me a month, 2 months. I can buy a can of chew nowadays and it lasts me a week, 2 weeks. If I bought a pack of cigarettes, I don't even know how long it lasts. Because you know why? I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes in 12 months, 14 months. Last thing I bought is this, or Geek Bars. So yeah, I think I'm doing pretty damn good at myself because I haven't bought myself a whole pack of cigarettes. You know why? Because when you're redneck like me and you drink beer and you barbecue, you smoke. So most likely the dumbass instincts in your body is saying, No. Hopefully that smelled fantastic. Guess what? I'm American. Guess what? We only live once. And honestly, popcorn lung kicks in when you start vaping a lot. If you start vaping with like actual vapors like geek bars and vape mods and shit like that, when you constantly vape nonstop every single day, that's popcorn lung. But if you're like me and you just take a couple puffs because you haven't had a chew in a week, or you smoke a couple cigarettes or whatever, that's not bad. Compared to people that's been smoking for 60, 50 fucking years, guess what? I seen my grandparents, they used to smoke every freaking day. Just like my grandpa Okie, rest in peace, because he was the greatest man alive. Yes, he did smoke. Yes, he did chew. Yes, he's part of the reason I do drink, because it helps me feel close to him. And when I see NASCAR or wrestling or something on TV and it reminds me of him, especially old westerns, yeah, I'm gonna want another beer. Yeah, I'm gonna want another cigarette or another chew. Guess what? It's part of life. I don't really care. Unless I drink from 7 o'clock in the morning till the time I go to bed and I start over and over and over, then I might be an alcoholic. But you know what? Right now, it's not bad. Yes, I do like to drink. I'm not going to tell you the exact schedule, but, I like to drink. Not a lot. Not like I used to when I was younger. When I was a younger, dumber teenager, dude, I was smoking 2 packs a day, drinking 2 18 packs plus whiskey every freaking night. Couple sips of moonshine here and there also, not gonna lie. But guess what? I'm older. Yes, I like to get the typical 6 pack, and I've been going with Coors Light or my favorite recently, Miller High Life. Miller High Life, give me a follow and, sponsor me if you want to. I mean, this could be your next hat up on my head here. Miller High Life gives you the Coors Life. No, I just changed it up because when I was younger, I used to drink a lot of Keystone, Coors Banquet, Hefe, you name it, I used to drink it a lot. Keystone Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, Bud Light, Budweiser, Hefe, a frickin' Rolling Rock. I used to drink a shit ton of Rolling Rock, and that's why I drink Miller now. Because guess what? It tastes good. Sometimes you want to go bougie, get in the bottle. Oh, dude, Earthquake 10%. Oh, dude, Julian, I believe it did. Honestly, that's why I drink. That's why I'm trying to drink less beer, because I got to the point I'd down a fifth of Jack Daniels. I'm slowly winging myself off, and I'm working on trying to stop. Like when I was with my ex, and she bitched about me all the time. Yeah, I tried to stop. I got to the point I was drinking non-alcoholic beer and buying 12 packs at a time. And you know how much more expensive non-alcoholic beer is compared to just buying a 12 pack of Miller High Life. This shit was $10.88 for a 12 pack. Okay. When I was trying to quit drinking with non-alcoholic beer, $10 to $12 is what I was spending on a 6 pack. So I figured I'm gonna get myself to the point where I'm not drinking a fifth of Jack Daniels a day, or drinking a fifth of Jack Daniels every other few days, or drinking an 18 pack of beer by myself, which I can still do. Don't tempt me, I can still do it. I'm trying to get that shit going. So I went from drinking a fifth, like I was saying, to a 6 pack. 6 pack of Miller High Life. And I used to drink 12 to 15 cans of Keystone a night by myself. I cut down from that to I'm trying to do 6 packs just once in a while. It's not really working because I went to the store after dashing and walking up and down stairs, and this 12 pack of Miller, shout out to Miller High Life, it's calling my name. It's like, dude, you've walked up and down quite a bit of stairs. You've done quite a bit this morning. You deserve a Miller. And I went to Winco, and the Miller was like on the top shelf in the far back. Yes, I'm kind of tall, and I could have reached it easily. Did I want to? No. If you guys want to see the true American, this is it, The true American that doesn't believe about working his ass off and trying to provide for his family and everything else. Bust your ass basically till you're dead. This is the true American. Sit here, have a beer at night, go out, DoorDash, work, do whatever. Am I proud of it? No. Like, me, kind of sucks for me because I've had so many heat strokes, I'm kind of afraid to go work in the heat. Like last year I had a heat stroke that I think I was asleep for probably 2-3 hours after I had the heat stroke. It was bad. This year, I already had one start off. It was in the 70s. I was wearing a pair of blue jeans and a black t-shirt and wound up having a heat stroke. Then talked to my brother yesterday. He wound up having a heat stroke, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting older. Apparently, I don't want to work in a hot shop. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have a heat stroke. Or construction, have a heat stroke, fall off a roof or something. But back to the protesters. The main thing we had this stream about, okay? So, who done it and why? Now, who stirred up all the wee-woos and why? If I'm going to get all serious here. Okay. Yeah, Chandler. Until somebody gets all serious with the wee-woo story, this about what we're going to do. Dude, I'm not even running Starlink. I'm running Spectrum right now. Oh my god, I tell you what, Spectrum is 10 times better than freaking CenturyLink. I can actually play my game. I can actually stream and do what I want. Like right now, I'm sitting here fucking with my LED lights. Fucking with my LED lights. Apex is sitting right here in the background ready to load up. Like right now. Taking every ounce of my blood to just get it going. Viking status. It's irritating me a little bit, but you know what? I'm trying to lighten the mood. Get back to a more happy vibe. Fits the occasion. We're black and white. Yeah, 13 likes so far, not bad. Considering how many views we've probably gotten. What about Mickey's? I actually like Mickey's. Mickey's is one of my go-tos. Like if I don't have a lot of money and just want a 40, dude, Mickey's is the way to go. Which also, it's gonna sound bad, but the occasional, oh, it's not still reserve. Maybe it is still reserve. I don't know. But one of the way cheaper beers when you're just kind of in the mood to have one, you don't have a whole lot of money. Yeah, I think still reserve. Because I'm not a huge fan of 211. Yeah, I want to try and turn this down. Try to turn this down fairly low because I don't want to trip people up that have epilepsy. Oh, dude. The Spectrum Wi-Fi my girlfriend has right now, I've been running on Apex. It's flawless. I've had like one issue in the last month where my game was kind of slow and lagging and buffering and crap. I was like, that can't be me. That has to be the other players. Mickey's though, Mickey's is such a good beer, especially ice cold. Not bad ice cold, and it's one of those beers. It didn't get nasty tasting when it's lukewarm either. But if you want a beer that's like that too, Miller High Life. It's my new go-to. Like I was saying, I used to drink Coors Light or Keystone or Busch Light all the time, or the typical Mickey's. Then Miller High Life, ooh, about the same price, a little better taste, smoother when it's cold. Starlink, see, I've heard a lot about Starlink. I've heard it's really good, but I've also heard that it's really bad also. Spectrum is what my girlfriend's running right now, and it's quick, not gonna lie. Yeah, I want to get back to that color I was running. That was actually a really good color. I think that one. I like it. Kind of classic. Definitely screams redneck that don't give a crap. With a Coors Light hat and a Wrangler shirt on. But if you guys want to play some Apex with me one of these times, totally add me to PlayStation. My PlayStation game on Apex is the same as my live stream, Chain Game Fam. But if you're lower ranked than I am, invite me to your lobbies. If not, I'm still sucking pretty bad. Considering I'm like rank. Here, I'll tell you. I think last time I checked my level was like 400 and something. Okay, hold on. I'll change that. Perfect. I told you I'd fix it. The only red you're gonna see is the lava lamp that's actually like right there in the corner, but ignore it. It's just gonna make my face look a little red. So let's see. I can't remember how long I've actually been playing Apex, but I'm sitting at 756,661 career damage. And career kills is 1,569. But my kill death ratio is not so hot. 0.45. Needs to be way up there. I know, I get it, okay. Quit picking on me, good God. You know, people that sit there and play Apex every day actually get ranked up. Me? No.
You have fun in here?
Fuck yeah. I need more beer.
Huh?
I need more beer.
I know you're out of beer. I was gonna grab you beer, but I was like, he's out.
I need more.
I got $20. I have enough for a 40.
I got like 2 something left in my card. Be back, assholes.
A weeboo over here. A weeboo over here.
Oh, wee woo.
Yeah.
I don't care what people think. Wee woo.
Yeah, you.
Well, you can go dash. It's good right now. It's actually busy. Wrong button. God.
Don't sit yourself.
I'm gonna shit myself. I need to quit putting my fucking finger on the wrong damn button. I don't know.
What the fuck is up with her feet?
It's Ash.
Yeah, why are they fucking all pointy like that?
Ash and Octane.
Okay, I could get his, but the other one is just
Those
weird.
are like the 2 characters that are more robotic. The characters in Apex that are 2 more robotic is Octane, Pathfinder, Ash, and that's pretty much it. Oh, Revenant.
Damn. Scary looking.
Everybody else is actually more human looking. I've actually never noticed that, guys. You notice that in Apex Legends? Now that my girlfriend brought it up. Ash being the character she is, she has robotic legs.
Yeah, and they're so fucking pointy.
Then you got Octane, robotic legs. Then you got Revenant, robotic legs. Revenant is basically walking death. Then you also got Pathfinder, which is slaying robot. Catalyst, no. Mad Maggie, no. Fuse, depending on what skin you're running. Bangalore, no. Bloodhound, Crypto, Valk, Singer, Vantage, Sparrow, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Mirage, Loba, Newcastle, Conduit,
You don't need
Horizon, Alter. Oh, I'm live streaming from my phone right now.
Huh?
I'm live streaming from my phone right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I do see the comments. So.
You do? I don't see shit. Oh my god.
Caustic, you don't really see him because he actually has legs. Watson, Rampart, and Catalyst. Let's run Octane. Why not?
Come on. Hurry up. I'm ready.
This is the dude that's supposed to basically be built off of adrenaline. Because when you're takeoff running, you give yourself an adrenaline shot. You take off running. And your special ability is a jump pad. So when you're running, you throw down a jump pad, you jump. Or you take off running, you stab yourself with adrenaline, you take off running. That's Octane. Fuse, which her skin that I have right now is the Fallen Angel. She has an ability that traps people. Another ability when you like double jump, you jump and you lunge forward.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one You take your sword out, through your sword, and you can telepathically travel to where your sword ends. Kind of the same with Wraith. Wraith's ability, you can do the void and you can travel. Octane, you run really fast, throw a jump pad. Revenant, they ruined him. He used to have an ability, you shot crap out of your hand, you trap people with it instead of use both hands now and you just like double jump. Rampart, she has a minigun. Catalyst, she drops barriers. Watson, she jumps fences. Caustic, he's just steak ass. Conduit, she helps your teammates heal up. Newcastle, you can revive your teammates and pull them away at the same time. Loba, she has the black market. Mirage, he can go invisible with laser resin. Lifeline, she can actually call in care packages, revive your teammates with a drone. Gibraltar, he is fat and slow, but he's got a bulletproof shield and air bullets. Sparrow, he's a new character and he's got tactical tractor dart and stinger bolt. Valkyrie, she has the ability, or Vantage, she has the ability so you can actually throw the bird and whistle, land where the bird lands, and she carries a sniper. Siri, she's got the passive heart seeker, focus of attention, and exhibit. Valkyrie, when they were still running Arena, I ran her and I've gotten almost 800 kills with Vito jets, missile swarms, and skyward dive. Crypto, he throws a drone, EMP, everything else. Bloodhound, he can track his enemies just like the New Day Sparrow. Ballistic, he throws a smart bullet and makes your guns reloadable. Mad Maggie's just a beast, throws the riot drill, and then she throws the wrecking ball that makes you run faster. Ash, you can trap your opponents, get a better time of grenading them and shooting them, or you can fast travel quickly out of really shitty situations. Fuse, you got the knuckle cluster, mortar strike, and he's just a badass, like Viking dude. Bangalore, you got the OG, double time, smoke launcher, rolling thunder. And she's a specialist with assault. Pathfinder, you can get to high ground if you're in a tight situation. Wraith, you can get out of tight situations. Octane, you can run fast. Revenant, you can jump. Horizon, she's got the ability that you can jump, or throw an ability out, jump high in the sky, or pull the enemies in and start grenading them and sucks the grenades in the hole. Alter, the badass thing about Alter nowadays is that no matter where you're at in the team or in the map, you can actually fast travel to your team. You can pick up their banners. You can do a bunch of other stuff. And what people don't know about Loba nowadays is Loba can unlock all the vaults without having the keys. And
Oh my god.
There you go. That's all the Apex Legends. Conduit kind of sucks unless you're reviving your team. Loba's badass if you want the black market. Get everything for your guns. He can revive your team, go invisible, shield and health invisible, I believe. She just, Lifeline just had a major update to where she can actually levitate and hover, so when you jump off a cliff and you actually go somewhere, you hover, compared to what I did last time with Ash. Fell off the freaking map. Rampart, if you're in a tight spot with just doors, you can cover the doors, get your minigun out, shoot the fuck out of the teammates. Catalyst, you can actually block off the doors. Same as Caustic, you can block off the doors. Like so, once they come in, they get smoke grenade. Or smoked out. Fuse, you can use his ability so when they're trapped in the doors, you do the mortar strike with knuckle clusters. So when they're in the doors, they can't move, and then you use knuckle clusters exit and entrance. Bangalore used her smoke alt to either figure out where enemies are or running away. Then you also use her rolling thunder ability to just eat the fuck out of anybody around. Missile swarm for Valkyrie. It's not bad, but you have to fly in the air to get it spread out. But Gibraltar basically kind of has the same ability as Bang. Once they throw their ability, you notice that it's actually the same thing. He throws his, it just looks like a red smoke bomb. Bangalore, she throws hers, looks like a red smoke bomb. Fuse with his knuckle clusters come out of his hands, and he shoots the mortars out of his back. Bam! There you go. Apex. I'm not gonna lie, I started talking to you about the game and I freaking lost track that I was even streaming. I think I need another beer.
Oh yeah? Remember?
Just one more. 40 in Mickey's right now and I'd be set.
And Mickey's? Is it that one that you got the one other day?
Yeah, the green bottle with the B logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mickey's. Dude. Apex, I'm actually going to start the stream from my system right now, and I'm going to keep this one going. Yeah. I'm going to game it up, so I'm going to zone off quite a bit. Just to be honest, I'm going to zone the fuck off. legs are like that.
Well, I'm gonna leave this open so that you can hear kids. Even though I already know that they're born. But you never know.
Um, once I start playing Apex, I'm actually gonna have to switch over to the headphones. So, I'm gonna have to unplug my headset from my phone to these. But that's okay, because if you guys want to keep the fun going in chat, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, subscribe for more videos, and go jump on the PlayStation stream. We're going to try and play some Apex Trios till I get better at the game. That's the obvious title. I'm not just going to flow out there and say I'm shit at the game. I mean, it wouldn't be a lie, obviously. But I'm going to go play some thingies on the thingies and other thingies. You know. Exactly. I agree with your comment, and guess what? I don't know. You know, that's just how it goes, you know? You know? But if you guys want to jump into the gaming stream, please do. Right now. We're streaming Apex on my PlayStation 4 right now. So, obviously, you can see me live on my phone. You can see me live playing my game. So, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. We're almost to 20 likes. We need one more like. Come on, guys. But let's get 20 likes, and anybody else that wants to jump on the gaming stream, let's just freaking hash it out, dude. Like, all this stuff going on right now, I just want a freaking pizza bagel. You guys ready for this one? So, you're still gonna get what I'm streaming in the background. It's just gonna get quieter, a lot quieter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get your hair.
Do you realize your outfit right now?
Huh?
You realize your outfit right now?
Oh my god.
Glowing in the white, just standing in it. Looks like a spider web.
I shot it all over myself, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not gonna unplug my headset from my phone yet. Honestly, yes and no. I do kind of agree with your comment. Yes, it does take a lot of jobs from us other, tend to be nowadays lazy ass white people. And you get these people coming over from Mexico, Cuba, whatever. At least they want to work. I mean, honestly, at least they want to work. You know how many people I've met like me that, well, I guess not like me. You know how many people, people are out there my age nowadays or younger than I am that just don't want to get off their ass and don't want to do anything. They'd rather have a robot do it. Welcome to cyber country. Teslas and Cybertrucks and electric bicycles and everything else. Explain that to your kids in 2030. Oh my god, Dad, is that an electric vehicle? No, honey, that runs on gasoline. What's gasoline? Well, basically, you fart in a jar and see if it can light. And if it lights, it's flammable. But if it's not flammable, that's what I put in the lawnmower. Seriously, do you want your kids knowing that? Yes, I'm okay. I haven't had a whole lot of sleep. Hurting like crazy, and I'm doing a political stream about a bunch of stupid people protesting for no reason. I'm doing amazing. Dude, people protesting about stupid stuff, honestly. If you want to be here and you want to live here in the United States, so what? Do it. Live your life how you want to live it. Who gives a crap what people say on a pizza box or a piece of cardboard they got from the dollar store because they're too broke to go out and make it themselves and actually give it some meaning? I'm going to put it on a cardboard beer box and say, here you go, support the drunks. Here you go, support my fishing habits. I can't afford it. You know what? Yes, I appreciate your efforts and you want to go stand on the side of the road holding a box saying USA has no king. Damn right. We're not Great Britain. We don't have a king and queen. We have somebody playing president as getting told what to do by the higher ups. Everybody thinks it's President Trump making the calls right now. No, it's not. President Trump is the one in office wearing the black suit and a nice shirt and tie while he's getting told what to do. Do you think he's making the opinions? Do you think he's trying to drive us into World War III or 4? No, I doubt it. If it came down to us and we got pulled into martial law again, and everybody thinks all these military troops and shit are going to come in, they're going to raid your house and they're going to take your food and they're going to take your guns. Fuck no, they can't do that. That's against the amendment. Legally, they can't. By law, technically, they can't by law. They can't just come into your house and take every possession you have. They can't take your food, they can't take your rights, and they can't take your firearms. Just like if they tried to come in here and say they're gonna repossess my firearms, the fuck you are. I don't freaking think so. You could try, but you're not. I have the right to bear arms. My firearms are protected by me. No one else. So if they left my possession, I'm not legally bonded to what they do next. Say if somebody came in my house and they took my firearms against my will, saying, "Oh, hey, your Second Amendment doesn't mean shit nowadays. You can't have firearms." Guess what? If you're going to come into my house and you're going to take my guns away from me as a free American citizen that's been living here for the last 30 freaking years and have the right to bear arms, if you're going to take my guns, God knows what you're going to do with them, and it happens, hey, somebody died because they got shot by this so-and-so. Not going to come back on me. I didn't do it. I'm going to have that shit on record. I'm going to have it recorded on video. I'm going to have cameras up to where they don't know it. If they do come in the house, they're going to be on video. So when it comes down to it, and they say, "Hey, somebody just got shot with this gun and killed," I didn't do it. They came in my house. They took my firearms. I'm not saying I'm going to go out and do that. I never would. But would I protect my family? Damn straight I would. If it came down to the point where the price of food got to the point where I can't survive, I can't fend to feed my family, damn straight I would go shoot an animal or go catch some fish. You ain't gonna stop me. I pay my dues every freaking year. I pay for my fishing license, which is ridiculous. Spending 45, $50 for a fishing license, then you gotta spend 50 to 60 for a fishing tag. It's stupid. If it comes down to it, my family and I are starving. We need food. I don't give a crap about your piece of paper in my back pocket saying I can catch a fish. I'm gonna go catch a fish. You know why? Because I know how to do it. That's how my family raised me, and that's how it should be. It should be back to the Western days. Honestly, it should. If you got committed of a crime, you get hung. If you're trying to fend for your family, you go out in the field, you shoot a deer, you go fishing, you do this and that. You live. That's how life should be. Not, oh, hey, we're a bunch of protesting pussies. We're going to stand on the corner with a sign that's going to get us martial law. Then all of a sudden, you got a bunch of freaking grown ass adults getting banned to their homes. Can't leave after a certain time. Can't do this, can't do that because you have to live by the government. Well, if you didn't do the shit you're doing right now, do you think we'd have to live by the government? Thank you. It's so fabulous. I know it's. Oh my god. You know, honestly, that's how I feel. That's my opinion. And you can't get me for my opinion. Just like, you know what? If you're over the age of 20 or 21, I don't think you should need a license as long as you know how to drive. If you're over the age of 20 and you know how to drive and you drive safely and you're not a retarded driver, you shouldn't need a license. As long as you can give them a birth certificate and a piece of mail saying, oh, hey, I live here. That's all you should need to drive, honestly. Travel the roads like free Americans. Just like the rights say, I have the right to free travel. Technically, you know what? I don't need a license. I don't need tags. I don't need insurance. I don't. I have the right to free travel. But you know what? If I got stopped by a cop, do you think I'd be an asshole? No. I'd go I'd go with him. And I'd be like, I have the right to free travel. I'm not driving a company rig. I'm not driving on company time. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm going fishing. I'm going door dashing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That's not company time. That's not a company vehicle. So, I think once you're 21 and say you don't have to do a knowledge test, make it to the point where if you're 21, do a knowledge test. That's it. 21 years old, do a drive test. Somebody rides along with you. Okay, he knows how to drive. Done. Not, oh, hey, he's got to prove a knowledge test that he knows what he's talking about after just reading the frickin' book and passing the test. I don't think so. Once you're 21, you drive the damn car. If you drive the damn car in a straight line, there you go. There's your license. You start driving just like our family members did back in the 20s and 30s. You bring up a license. What license? You know, back then, they didn't have a license. They didn't have a piece of paper or a piece of plastic saying, you're legal to drive. They just did. That was just life. Living on a farm, taking care of your family and everything else. That was life, dude. And I'm sitting here and I probably started a stream on Apex this whole freaking time. And you know what? I'm getting lost in this stream. I'm actually getting views. My PlayStation, I don't. It's some political crap. Okay, that totally does not make sense, but alright, I guess I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna hop down the same old bunny trail you think you're on. While I sit here and take a vape, because you know what? I'm an adult. And to show you what people should do in protests and stupid bullshit, what people should do in stupid protests and bullshit nowadays, instead of going out, starting fires, and burning down their homelands and everything else. Little advice from a friendly redneck that doesn't give a fuck. Unplug this thing from the bottom of your phone. Unplug it. See? Unplug. Controller. You'll find the hole eventually, you know. Play a game or two. Damn, chill. Live life. You know, go sit at home with your family. Go do something good. You think standing on the corner with a sign in your hand is going to do any good? No, it's not. Definitely not. And if you think you're going to do anything good for this United States of America, land of the free and home of the brave, think again. Opinions are like assholes, everybody has one. When it comes down to it, President Trump is another American just like me. Yes, he's dressed in suits and stuff and living in the White House. Everything all bougie. He probably has his own damn bidet. Guess what? I could have a bidet if I shoved a garden hose up my ass, but do you think I'm going to get my butthole wet for it? The famous words of Tommy Boy. I could get a good look at a T-bone steak by shoving my head up a bull's ass. But do you think I'm going to take the butcher's word for it? Think about that and what you look like when you protest. You look like the bull's ass. And the butcher's just giving his word for it. While you sit there on your high horse holding a piece of cardboard duct taped to a stick. Burning down the United States and starting fires because you think it's good for you? You think you're doing something good? No, you're not. You're starting the war, not Trump. It's your stupid opinions doing the shit, not Trump, not the government. It's everybody else that thinks they're entitled when they're not, that should just shut up. Stay home. Read the newspaper for a change. You know what? Take a break from social media, TikTok, and everything else. Read a fucking newspaper. Do a Sudoku. Do us a favor and do a Jenga or something. Live back in the early thousands. And I'm taking my hat off and I'm taking my headphones off for this because you know what? When I was a kid, I had better things to do. I was playing with Yu-Gi-Oh! I was playing with Pokemon. I was playing outside. I was raised having cow manure fights with my brothers on a farm. Now you got these kids nowadays who get a scrape on their frickin' elbow, you gotta run to them, put a band-aid on their boo-boo. Hey, fucking hey, boo-boo. People are soft nowadays and they don't get it. Are you protesting for a good cause or just because you think it's good? Are you protesting because you thought it was something good or just because you saw it on TikTok and you thought it sounded good? So now you're trying to fit in. Because honestly, when it comes down to it, you see one person doing it on TikTok or social media thinking they're all badass trying to show off to their friends. What's it going to get you in the long run? Yeah, I'm stupid. I was standing on a corner holding a cardboard sign with a bunch of other people I didn't know thinking I fit in and I was so cool. No, that's not it. Trust me, it's not. I've lost a lot of friends in the last 10 years and a lot of family. You know what my family would have told me if they were still here and they saw the way you guys are acting? You guys are a bunch of idiots and you need to pull your head out of your asses. This isn't a video game, it's real life. Move on and live on. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness, motherfuckers. Go home, smoke a joint.